All right, we're live. We are live. Welcome back to my studio. I think I'm gonna try to cut my own hair. I got some clippers. What the heck? That's what pandemics are for, right? Learning how to cut your own hair. I've learned a lot of things. I've learned how to make pasta, which it's not hard, but I just never had done it before. And I learned how to make my own bread, and well, I guess that's about it. Okay, so here is it in there? Okay. So here is what I left off with. Hello, everyone. It's the same. It's the same. Same. Same suspects. What are the usual suspects? Okay. Glad you guys could make it. So I'm gonna try to get like some sort of face thing out of this, but I kind of have my doubts. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So I got my white chalk because I don't want to dedicate any marks yet. And with the white chalk, I showed you, you can make a mark and take it off later. So let me see here. I'm planning on this being an eyeball, I think. And maybe I just want to, something like that. And I'm going to describe the nose. All right. And this is like a cheek. Suppose it deserves another cheek. I want to put an ear on this cheek. No, but I think I'm going to let it come up here like this. And that's the head. The forehead, whatever. Okay. Some sort of mouth down here, I guess. And they could come out like that. Okay. All right. Man, I tell you what, if you don't laugh when you're painting, you're not doing it right. Stop being so serious. I know. I'm not. I can't tell you what to do. Most of y'all are serious painters. At some point recently, I decided I wasn't going to be a serious painter anymore. Some of my paintings turn out pretty good, and I'm happy with them, but I don't care if they turn out good or not. So now I'm gonna. Whoops. Well, that's all right, I guess. I'm going to just come over this chalk with some white paint. And of course it's running. I don't care. So this is a different brand of white paint. Apple Barrel. Yeah. I don't know. I tell you what, some of these cheap paints, maybe they're not worth the money. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how I'm curious how this is going to look when I get it all outlined. I may decide to try to take it off. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this is going to go. You never know until you try. That's why. And, when I was a more serious painter back in the day, trying to get everything right, what I would do is, because I didn't want to ruin my precious paintings, right? So I would take a photograph, and back then I had Photoshop, and I would take them into Photoshop. Ooh, there's a big lump. I'd take the photograph into Photoshop, which you can do with almost any editor, and then whatever ideas I had, like this one right here with the outlining in white. I would take it into Photoshop, and I would do this, on a layer. You create a new layer, and you do that on Photoshop or GIMP or whatever. I was making sure I didn't have any paint on the floor in your photo editor, and that way you're not dedicated to it. I mean, because sometimes this paint dries pretty fast. There's also another way you can. Well, and then what I mean, so you do that in Photoshop, and I might do sometimes. It's like I kind of enjoyed working in Photoshop, so I would end up like, manipulating the painting 12 different ways. Then I'd have like 12 different digital files to choose from. But if I decided I liked any of them, I could, recreate them on the canvas. But there's also another way you can make marks on your canvas and not worry about it if it's going to dry before you have a chance to take it off. Anticipating that you might not like it. And that is to, in between layers, what I could have done is I could have sealed this with gloss medium, and then and let it dry, of course. And then you put the paint on, or it doesn't have to be gloss medium, it could be matte medium, whatever. And then you put the paint on, and it gives you more time because it's a slicker surface for one, and then if you don't like it, you can usually get it off with just a sponge and water, or paper towel and water, whatever. But if that doesn't work, then you can take a little rubbing alcohol and scrub it off. But now, see, I don't worry about that anymore. I just go. Whatever happens, happens. It don't matter. Well, all right. Okay. So then part of the plan, what I had in my mind with the original concept, was to do some negative painting, or, to paint. I mean, at this point, it really wouldn't be negative painting because I've already cut out the shape, but to come back in and fill in the background with, I guess, this color, because this is the color I got in the cup. So, why look for other colors there? It's an interesting color, I guess. And I can paint over this. This paint got a little thick. I didn't cover it back up last night. I just left it like it was. So. I realized something yesterday. I should probably be paying you guys to watch these videos, because this is the only time while I'm stuck here at the house, this is the only time I can talk to myself. I mean, without really seeming like I'm crazy. Oh, well, I don't know. But anyway, it's like I can just talk away, and I don't know. Do I like that? Maybe. And because you're here, I can say, well, I wasn't talking to myself. I was talking to my friends. Okay. So I was thinking, I was also thinking after yesterday's live session that maybe if there's enough interest, what I might do is like a 2 or 3 day online workshop. And with a more definite plan, not just me painting, but with a certain style, from start to finish. I said 2 or 3 days because everything I do is in layers, and they have to dry in between, pretty much. So it's not, that's one of the advantages of a course is, it may take me a month to record it and edit and everything. Okay, so that's that. Let me see what I got. I gotta step back to look at it. Huh. Oh. Well, I mean, if I go into the interior and start manipulating some stuff in here, it could look like something. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to look at this one a while. What the heck? I'm kind of thinking now I would have liked to have made these marks different, but that's okay. It can be kind of, maybe it'll end up being like a raccoon with raccoon eyes or something. So what do we got over here? What are y'all saying? I got to turn this up. All right. I am very attentive to your advice. My advice. Well, okay. Be careful there. Take everything I say with a big grain of salt. Seriously. All right. It's upside down. It's upside down. It's a little late now. I should have read that earlier. You're probably right. I can't read your name. I'm sorry. Britain Blitz. That's a nice name. Okay, so upside down, huh? Well, let's see. Like that? Yeah, maybe. It's a little late now. I see an eyeball and a nose. Guess it's not too late. Yeah, I'll go the other way. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can kind of pull some interest or just make it different in here. Do something. I don't know. I just got some black paint that I left on the palette there. Oops. Maybe I'm making it worse. What does it need? Talk to me, painting? It's not talking to me. What color is this? I don't even know. This is mud. Looks like mud. Looks like mud to me. I don't think I want mud. What happens if I put some of this green on here? I don't know. We'll put that in here. We'll put that in here. that's kind of neat. This is horrible. I'm probably gonna paint over this. I don't know. Paint over this whole thing. Okay, so I think this needs to be green. Sometimes you just have to. Where do I have any green? Come on, green. What color is this? This isn't green. It's pink. Do I need any pink in it? Do I need any pink in here? Yes or no? What do you say? God, I wish I could read these better. I'm so sorry. Sure, pink. Yeah, okay. So we're going with the pink. I love this color. It's like one of my favorite colors. It goes really well with like gray and, well, it goes well with a lot of colors, but see if I can find a halfway clean brush. Okay, pink. And where am I going to put the pink? I'm going to put it right here. Maybe I won't cover that up. Maybe I'll leave that like that. Pink. That's pretty ugly there, so you can cover that up. Maybe I'll bring that over there. I don't like. Okay, so we got pink, and I don't know what's going on now. Maybe I need like some almost translucent or transparent paints in there. Maybe some transparent paints. What is this? This is like a purple color. Well, it's lavender, I guess, is what it is. I think. Where did I put that big? Oh, there it is. I don't know what color they had on it. That's probably going to be horrible. Let's see. Get lots of water. Lots of water. Yeah, so when you're painting, so this is like gray, I guess. Thought it was lavender. Well, it would have been lavender if my brush hadn't been dirty. Should I cover up that? What do you think? Somebody said yes. There he goes. All right. When you're painting, and sometimes it's hard to not get into the other paint, but I mean, if it's still wet, I mean, there's a lot of reasons to paint in layers and let your paints dry in between. I'm just not doing it today. Okay, good. So I think what I want to do now is try not to spill any paint. Oh, well, that ship sailed. Man, I guess I'm gonna have to buy a new floor. All right, let's see if the inside of this is any cleaner. Hey, look at there. Old t-shirts. All right. What's cool with this technique is, you can vary the pressure. You can wait, a few minutes for the paint to semi dry, I mean, it's going to vary from location to location, depending on how hot and how humid it is, and which paints you're using and how wet they were. So, there's a lot of variables there. So I can't say, wait 2 minutes or wait 5 minutes or whatever, because there's just too many variables. But if you wait, then you'll be able to pull less off, And, so rubbing, a lot of people, they get stuck on paintbrushes, but there's thousands of ways to apply paint and remove paint and to move it around, because you're not just, I mean, you move paint around with the brush. It's true. But there's a lot of other ways to do it. Okay. See, I like that. Kind of like that better than just painting solid colors, maybe. And I could always paint it solid. The thing is, like, once you paint it solid, it dries. It's pretty hard to remove it. What color up here? Maybe blue? Some sort of pastel color? God, I feel like, I don't know, I almost feel like yellow right there, right? Oops. Yeah, I've done ruined my floor. Oh, well. You should have seen my old house in Grand Prairie. Oh, my God. I wasn't able to sell it for very much because there was, I mean, it was just paint everywhere. I didn't have a garage, so I didn't even have that option. When I moved over here, I said, now I'm not going to paint in the house. I don't know why I said that. I guess because I thought, I don't know if I meant it or not, but I didn't do it. But I did it for a few years, it's only been a couple of years that I started painting in here. The first 9 years I was here, I did not paint in my house. I kept all my supplies out there. And I was real good about that. But then after it got flooded out, there was one day, I went out there. It's like, oh my God, there was like 2 inches of water on the floor. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll paint in the house just for today. Next thing you know, I mean, maybe I should show that to you. My dining room table is just covered with art supplies and everything. How's that look? I don't know. I'm going nowhere, but I'm getting there fast. That's the important thing, right? Maybe a light blue. Do I have any light blue? Maybe I could get some green. I could make some green. Oh, accidentally grabbed. Oh, well, let's see what I can do here. Some green. Boop. Boop, doop, doop, doop. Maybe there should be an outline there. I don't know. And then I could come back in here and bring up some of these areas too. All kinds of possibilities. There's no rules. Not for, I don't have any rules. A lot of artists do, because they've figured out how to paint. That's good for them. Maybe someday I will. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know how to paint. People say things like, I don't know why people are scared of exploring their creativity. You know, it's like, I guess, I don't know, because they don't like being criticized by others or something. Maybe. I don't know. You tell me. All right. So what else can I do to that? I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a total departure here, if I can. I'll use some red. Yeah, some bright red. Okay. I need a littler brush though, I think. I think I'll go ahead and clean up my station after today. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna make some stripes up here. I don't know why. Something said to do it. And there's nobody stopping me. So I'm just gonna make some stripes up here. Should I go all the way across there? I think I'm just gonna leave it right there. I mean, I can always add them. It's easier to add stuff than to subtract, but you can subtract, but it's just not easy. Now, as soon as I hit this white, it's gonna turn this pink. So I guess I'll come this direction. You know, because I don't mind that happening. I just don't want it. Okay, well, it didn't even happen as bad as I thought. Some famous artist once said, "It all happens at the edges," and that really resonated with me. I was like, you know, that makes sense. You know, it all happens at the edges. I don't really like that. I don't like that. I don't like you. There. No, I like it. I like it better already. What do we got here? I'm gonna mix this. I'm mixing mud. Maybe I like mud more than paint. I don't know. I like gardening. So what color is that? I don't even know. That's not a color. But it's going in here somewhere. Knock back some of that orange. I find cat orange to be a difficult color to work with, personally. I'm not sure why. But I do. Maybe. Like that. What do we got here? I'm gonna put this. Okay. Put some bright red up there, I think. I need different colors. What colors do I need? What color is this? think, okay. Where's my black? Do I got any black? This is more like gray. This will work, maybe. Sure. Get some white or something. I bet I'm painting all alone by now on a. You probably like me. You probably leave the video running, but leave the room, whatever. Okay, so I don't want exactly white. You know, like if eyeball, well, whatever. It's not like this is realistic. But I just want a lighter value, but I didn't want white there. So I just grabbed a dirty brush. Maybe I could put that in here. Oh, you're crying. Look at that. Oh, what's wrong? You don't like being an ugly painting? That's like a birthmark or something, huh? Okie dokie. I don't know what's going on now. Which is usually a sign to. Well, I never know what's going on anyway. I'm just decorating the canvas. I'm just adding some paint. See what happens. I don't like it. Okay. All right. Stop. Stand back. Whoa. She's gorgeous. Oh boy. Well, you know, there's always tomorrow. Well, not always, I guess. One day there won't be. Hope that's a long time away. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be crying too if I were you. Okay. All right. Oh, God. Thanks for coming. Whoops. What do I have to say? I'm going to read your comments real quick, if I can. If I can read them. Wish there was some way to click on them and hear them. There probably is. I don't understand any technology, really. I like having my studio in the house. Okay. All right. Easy access. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. And there's actually like 10 feet between my house and my garage, which, you know, is my studio, or was my studio, whatever. It's never been a garage for me. The first thing I did when I moved into this house was I removed the garage door and built a wall there, you know, because I wanted it to be as warm as possible in there, you know. So I just got like little space heaters. But anyway, there's 10 feet I have to walk to get to the studio, and it's not a covered patio. So if it's raining, you know, a lot of times I just look out there and, you know, and I don't paint, right? So yeah, having it in your house or living in your studio, however you want to look at it, because I look at this as this is a house, this is a studio with a couple of bedrooms and a kitchen, you know, and that's the way I look at it. But it, you know, I'm running up a tab here when I'm, you know, destroying things. What are you gonna do, right? So, you'd cry too. So. Oh yeah, if someone poked you in the eye with a stick, I probably would. And drying red paint. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. The workshop sounds like fun. Yeah, maybe if I can get it organized. You know, my brain's been so scattered brain lately. I don't even really try to have see, there you go. I don't know. Thoughts that lucid thoughts, I don't know. Thoughts that, you know, kind of build up to an idea. I've given up on doing that lately, you know. I don't know why. It's like you know, I think happiness is more important than being right or figuring shit out, because I can't figure nothing out lately, you know, personally. All right, so see you guys mañana, tomorrow. Bye.